I tell y'all what's on my mind? Can I get a couple of things on my chest?
Women be shopping. Boy, that's a hymn told by Reggie. Oh, Nutty Professor, cause women sure do be shopping on Amazon. But why's up? It's your brother, your cousin, your uncle, your nephew, your friend, but I can't be your son as your kinfolk, William Jewell. And listen to the detail as I'm articulating. This is articulating. Rap. How y'all doing? Thank you for supporting. Thank you for listening. Make sure you subscribe so you can get more videos of the podcast, more information, education, and entertainment. But most of all, you'll get that enlightenment because it's the point of view from a different perspective. Right? And we trying to break it down as much as we can. We trying to really see things from a different viewpoint, and that's what I'm here to offer you. Just a different set of eyes, just a different type of thinking. And I hope you're thinking different than most of the people out here. I hope that you're your own individual. I hope you're not doing the group thing. I hope you're not picking sides. I hope you're not jumping on one side of the fence or the other. I hope you can find some balance in between. I hope you can stay in the middle of the spectrum when there's left, when there's right, and they're both at your ear. I hope you can be the middle child because I am the middle child. Salute, Gloria. Keith Henry, Cameron Henry. Right, I'm in between. I'm the meat of the sandwich. Pause, as they would like to say. But for real, I'm that very nutritious part. And I'm here to give you your nutrients. I'm here to give you your vitamins. And I'm here to give you those supplements that'll help you get better. Right? And it's been a lot going on with the NFL lately, right? It's been a lot going on. Basketball been real quiet. You know, basketball, I ain't really heard a lot about basketball. People been talking about the NBA very little this year. A lot of the things I'm hearing is NFL. A lot of things I'm hearing is the free agency, the off season. A lot of things I'm hearing is Kirk Cousins getting paid from Forever I Love Atlanta. Forever I Love Atlanta. Kirk Cousins. $180 million QB deal, $100 million guaranteed to play quarterback. 4-year deal. He's already 35. He's damn near over the hill when it comes to football age. But the quarterbacks, they tend to last a little bit longer, especially the ones that know how to stay in the pocket, especially the ones that are not the dual threats, especially the ones that can use their eyes, that can read the defense, that can look off coverages. A smart quarterback, black or white, can last a long time in this league. And I believe that's the difference between Kirk Cousins and Cam Newton. I believe that's the difference between Kirk Cousins and Robert Griffin III. I believe if sometimes you stay stationary, if you stay in the pocket, you can prevail, you can sustain, you can maintain your body. And if you look at the quarterback's documentary, Kirk Cousins was taking a beating because he wasn't getting a lot of blocking from Minnesota. But you'll stand in there and take that beating for 100 M's, right? And Russell Wilson, he's not getting that package. He's not getting that check because the last way he was seen performing for the Denver Broncos, albeit he had a good amount of touchdowns, but it was a little bit of sour taste left between him and the fans, left between him and Sean Payton, left between him and the Denver Broncos organization. But congratulations to Russ on signing with the Steelers. We know that job is yours for the taking. We know that Kenny Pickett will be standing out in front of the office with a picket fence hollering, I want my job back, because Russ is going to take it. Russ is going to take it, and I want to see what he can do in that Pittsburgh offense. I want to see what he can do under the tutelage of Mike Tomlin. I want to see what he can do when he's given a second chance to introduce himself into the culture, to ingratiate himself with the locker room, with the organization. I know that this is a 1-year deal, but I believe Russ can turn it into magic. I believe Russ can turn it into something much more. Same way Baker Mayfield did in Tampa. The same way Jared Goff is doing with the Detroit Lions. I believe they can turn this chicken shit into chicken noodle soup so that we can all eat, that it can feed the families. And speaking of a family being fed, have you seen Ciara's backside? Have you seen Ciara in that dress? Another mesmerizing look, and it makes me think about her in the fishnet. And I wonder, why didn't people speak about Beyonce in that lingerie like they spoke about Ciara in that fishnet with Russell by her side? And Beyonce had Jay-Z by her side, but I feel like CeCe got a lot more flack. She got a lot more ridicule. She got a lot more to blame because she is a Christian woman, and Christian women don't dress like that. They wear church hats, they wear big heavy dresses, and they make sure that it's no slits down the side. No, this is a different generation, and Christian women are different. They should be able to wear what they feel comfortable wearing. They shouldn't have to appease to the Christians who are self-righteous, right? And all Beyonce was doing was she was comfortable with her look. That's why no one said anything, because she never put herself on that standard. She doesn't really say anything. She just does things and people react to them. So I feel like Ciara got a lot of flack. But now I'm looking at the brown dress, right, that she had on with Russell Wilson, and she looks like she's getting a little thicker. She looks like her hips are widening out. They said it's because of the baby, but baby got back, right? And it's up to you. She got more of a slim BBW look going on, but we know Ciara as the dancer as a more petite frame. So I asked my brothers and I asked my sisters, which one do you prefer? Do you want a woman with a little meat on the bones, or do you want a woman that's tight and right? And Russell Wilson, he married Ciara while she was tight and right. So I don't know if he will be able to deal with the BBW for long. Right? But why does everything have to be shallow? Why does everything have to be about a woman's body? Why are you body shaming women? I'm just telling you the truth. I'm just telling you the real spill, because I hope a man can look at his wife the same way he looked at her on the first day he seen her. And that's that moment when he thought to himself, this could be my wife. Correct? And man, Saquon, SB, the number one running back in the league, I believe, above Christian McCaffrey, because if he had the tools, if he had the people around him, if he had the line that Christian McCaffrey, even if he had the quarterback of Brock Purdy, I believe that his career would be at a higher regard. I believe that he will be going up in a higher trajectory. But Saquon, I do question your durability. Saquon, I do question your health, and that's the reason why running backs don't get that much money. But $26 million guaranteed, a 3-year contract worth over $30 million is not bad, but I still believe that you deserved more. You can run the ball. You're an every down back. You can catch the ball out the backfield. You can line up with the wide receivers and run routes. Saquon, you're so versatile, but they wanted to pay you that running back package. They wanted to pay you crumbs for your value, but you're much more valuable than what they gave you, Saquon. And now you have to deal with Jalen Hurts. Now you have to deal with A.J. Brown, who can be a diva. Now you can deal with Devontae Smith, and I believe y'all will be a four-headed monster. I do believe there will be 4 horsemen on that Philly offense. But I believe there is some type of turmoil going on, right? Because I felt like the Eagles season last year, they had a bad taste in their mouth. All of a sudden, they were just losing games. They had the talent, they had the roster, and all of a sudden, they just kept losing games. So I wonder what it could be. I wonder what the reason is. And, you got to go out and execute the play calls. And you're the same player that they paid this money to. So if something's not going on with your physical ability, if something's not going on with your mental stability, then something's going on with your emotional connection to the teammates, to your family, to your friends in that locker room. So I wonder what could it be? And I wonder what's wrong with Drake trying to get in the pants of a 21-year-old, right? I wonder why people are looking at that with a side eye. I wonder why they tried to shame Draya for going after Jalen Green. I wonder why they're trying to shame Drake for going after Lotto's little sister. We can't help who we love, especially if they're of legal age. Because if this is a woman and her body is shaped like a woman and she's legal, why can't I respect her as a woman? Right? Because y'all don't think the conversations are going to match? Because y'all don't think that we're of equal intelligence? I get it. But I'm a good teacher. And hopefully you got a good head on your shoulders and you're a good learner. So I can give you some game, so I can give you some knowledge, I can give you some wisdom. No, I'm not trying to groom you. No, we're not trying to put no manipulation into your minds. We just trying to show love to our women, right? And if this is a legal woman, what is the problem? Why he won't be arrested? What is the reason why y'all would look at him with the side eye? Right? Because I was 21 years old before, and when I tried to pull a 21-year-old, it wasn't that easy. Right? So it don't matter how old you are, the 21 still gotta like you. The 21 still gotta find some attraction to you, albeit it's Drake. And a lot of ladies like him and they like his music. And of course he's using his power, his stardom, his ability to be, playboy to get these women, but that's just him. So he's being him. He's staying in that legal range. Nothing wrong with dating a younger woman. Nothing wrong with wanting to stay young, wanting to stay vibrant, and wanting that energy around you. So I can see why Drake wanted to go there. And I can see why most older men like to date younger women, but that's a different conversation that a lot of people aren't mature enough to have, that a lot of women aren't healed enough to discuss. And I don't want to hurt your feelings any worse than they already have been hurt, baby. I don't want you to feel more insecure than you already felt in the past. I'm sorry he did you dirty. I'm sorry he cheated, but Drake is known for doing Drake things, and he's known for seeking out these younger women. He's known for participating in youthful activities. So why would we point the finger at him? And if we see something young, something of legal age, especially my cougars that recruit to the Cougar Academy, right? Then why should we look at him with our nose up? I think it's just a part of the game. And speaking about Draya, speaking about the cougarism, speaking about the cougar meat that she chomped down and chewed up, Jalen Green, right? But I've heard some salty shit. I heard some more guys breaking the code. I heard some more pussy shit online, Nick Young. And it seemed like Gilbert Arenas really didn't want to go there. Gilbert Arenas didn't really want to go there. I watched the video, I saw the clip, I saw the headlines, and it made me think that they're both were joining in this type of conversation. But I feel like it was Nick Young. And Nick Young, you of all people should know not to speak about a woman in public, not to speak on these women on social media. You don't remember what D-Lo did to you? You don't remember when you lost Iggy Azalea, when you lost the prime white? You don't remember that? Right? So why would you go around and do the same thing? Why would you go around and put dirt on somebody else's name? She was with that man when she was with that man. Of course she was willing to do these type of things. Isn't that what you do when you're in a relationship, when you're in love with someone? Right? You want to please them. Why are we shaming her? Why are we putting her business out? Right? Because a lot of women have given head in the back seat for their lover. A lot of women have given head in the front seat to their driver, right? And don't act like you didn't take that girl in the back seat and eat her out. Don't act like you didn't park at the park at night and eat some pussy. Because we all know you guys did, right? We all know you guys was munching on that butt. We all know you was licking that poo nanny and not washing your mouth and not brushing your teeth. We all know you was licking some of that lemon juice and wondering, why did it taste like that? That's not how Aquafina, that's not what Jeezy said. It's not that wet. It's not that water. I mean, it's wet, but it's not water. It's something else. Like, come on, bro. And I feel like that's just disgusting. That's just nasty. That's immature, right? That shit trash. That shit weak. That shit weenie. Like, that ain't pee. That ain't real. You come from Cali. You should know about the code. You are a man. You were in the locker rooms. You know about the code. Why you breaking the code talking about what these women doing behind closed doors? Especially out in public. It's different if you're having a conversation in the locker room. It's different if you're having a conversation with Gilbert Arenas one-on-one and you can fully discuss the details. But when you're online and you know you're online and you're talking about a woman's business and what she did sexually to her partner, trying to shame her because she's pregnant by a younger man, trying to make him look bad, trying to make one of your brethren from the NBA look bad, that makes you look bad. That makes you look worse because you an old head. You a vet. Matter of fact, you somebody that's not even in the league right now. You got something to say about a young man's cougar, about a young man's feline that he goes home to, he pets, he cuddles, and we know that Draya's giving him head in the back seat as well. No telling what she's doing to this man. She turned him out. She made him want to get in that pussy and bust a nut and didn't care what the outcome was. So whatever Draya did to Gilbert Arenas, that's what put her on top. Whatever Draya is doing to Jalen Green, that's what's keeping her on the pedestal. So you should acknowledge that hard work. So you should acknowledge that effort. So you should acknowledge that willingness to put yourself out on the limb and the limb not break, but the roots, but the trees continue to grow and sprout. God bless Draya and Jalen Green as they're welcoming a little girl, right? And I don't like the hate, man, because it's not cool. But I mean, that's really all I got for y'all today. Ain't a lot of music done came out. Ain't a lot to really just talk about in that realm like I would like to talk about. But I just want to give y'all some game, give y'all my intellect, give y'all my side of the story, give y'all my opinion, my viewpoint on some of the things I see happening in the culture, and just articulate it. Give y'all my detail. It's your brother, your cousin, your uncle, your nephew, your friend, but I can't be your son. It's your kinfolk, William Jewell. Giving you my detail as I'm articulating. This is articulating rap.